Ladies and gentlemen, for our sportsmanship announcement tonight, from Sumner we have Austin Friends, and for South we have Kyler Kelly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Austin Friends. I'm a senior at Sumner High School, and we would love to remind fans to think of these three things when cheering for your team. Is it respectful? Is it encouraging? Is it supportive? If the answer is no, then these questions include cheers, statements,
Sorry about the technical difficulties, guys. Thanks for doing that for us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and take off your hats and join us as the South Kitsap Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Grams, drum majors, seniors Grace Smith and Briella Morgan, juniors Annika Toomer and junior Kai Zhang. Our color guard tonight, Cadet Ensign Sophia Tran. Navy flag is carried by Cadet Ensign Alex White. Cadet Chief Petty Officer Titus Fontenot is right rifle, and Cadet Ensign Cage Alamos at left rifle. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to another exciting night of Friday Night Football here at South Kitsap High School. Get ready for another excellent matchup. We're live on South Kitsap TV, Astound Digital Cable, and you can catch every moment in HD for free on YouTube. No fees, just great football action here. Don't ever pay for our games. I'm Phil Nenninger, alongside me is Brian Pickard. Tonight we have your 3-0 South Kitsap Wolves facing off against a 2-1 Sumner Spartans. Brian, this is going to be an interesting game. You know, you got two teams that are riding high right now. Sumner did lose last week, but they lost to
number 1 ranked Oregon team.
A 6A school. Yep. Yeah. So, and they lost by a touchdown. So definitely, you know, a good showing for them. Of course, you never want to have a loss no matter what, but excellent showing. South Kitsap coming off their triple overtime game win against CK. So,
yeah, if the audience didn't see that game last week, go onto the website or YouTube and look up SK football and watch some of that. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun for the kids. Obviously, you know, the players and all the fans and everything. It was a fun game to watch. So
exciting all the way. I mean, nobody really got too far out. Nobody got back. This game is going to be tough. This is the first league game for both of these schools, and of course the Sumner Spartans are ranked as high as number 4 in the state and number 1 in 4A going in this year. So they are certainly going to be a team that is going to be competitive.
And of course, South has been rolling up the numbers. They don't necessarily have the lofty rankings and things, but they've got several players that are, you know, at the top in the state. As far as we'll get to it a little bit later in the game and add it to it. But you know, a top rusher, top touchdown receptions, just really impressive and things. So it's been great to see, and the excitement in the schools. And I've been at the high school a couple of times this week, and there's just real sense of excitement and joy, and it's wonderful to see.
And that's great to have that attitude, folks. If you haven't been to a South Kitsap football game lately, come on out. Support all these kids. I think there's roughly 150, 160 band members, the cheerleaders, the dance team, the football team, the athletic med team, and the audio-video team that puts together this. This is all put on by the students. Brian and I are here just to talk. We would like to hear each other's voices, you know, but other than that.
Not really. It's because, yeah, never mind.
So it looks like South Kitsap, I believe, won the toss.
They're going to defer.
Oh, no, Sumner won the toss and is going to elect to receive. So at first I thought he pointed to South Kitsap. So now, speaking of last week, though, Tommy Fry, the Kitsap Sun Player of the Week for his 2 touchdowns last week.
Absolutely. You know, he was kind of a one-man wrecking crew for South Kitsap. He had 89 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns, and he also rushed for 38 yards last game. That's
nice
not too shabby.
Game. Great all-around game.
Yeah, absolutely. So
we will see if we can get some of those repeat performances here tonight. Again, this is certainly a difficult team to play against. Number 1 ranked 4A team in the state. And they're coming off, like I said, a tough loss, losing by a touchdown against an Oregon team. So
it'll be interesting to see if the Wolves come out and play their tough-nosed football that they've been playing the last several weeks that's got them to 3-0. Or are they going to have a few tricks up their sleeves? What do you think? You think there might be a few?
I hope so, but I think you start off with what got you here so far. So this is number 5, Ryan Grogan, back to kick for South Kitsap. He does kick it a little bit short at the 15-yard line. And it's a nice return back to the 45. So Sumner will start there with the ball. Good return, brought it back 30 yards. So they're starting at their own 44-yard line.
You know, of course, the defense is anchored up front with number 52, Josiah Suego. You know, he's a stud in anybody's book, anybody's team, and you know, he'll be playing at the next level next year.
And you know, Sumner is a fairly balanced attack. It's going to start off with a quick pass play off the left-hand side. Nice make, couple moves, brings it up about 15 yards. South had missed a couple tackles, and we did see that last week. You know, where it looked like they, you know, could have stopped a couple plays and just didn't wrap up. So,
yeah, you know, I really don't want to criticize, but I'm going to. That looked like a holdout there on one of the defensive backs, the corner or something like that. He couldn't get away from his block, and his shirt was being pulled. Holding, maybe.
Maybe. Missed call, but there's a flag coming down. I think we're going to get hold there. So.
Yeah. He was listening to me, I think. What do you think? A little makeup?
I
doubt that. But, you know, the referees, they do a great job. They miss stuff. They're human. I mean, shoot. And everything. So I probably shouldn't bring that up, huh?
You know. So there is I'm just surprised we can always see it because our eyes are not that great. But so that is a holding call. It's going to bring it back them up 10 yards. So that's going to bring up 1st and 20 for Sumner. See if this slows the Spartans down at all.
Low snap.
Pass play. Ball is caught. Bring it back up to the 45-yard line. So it's gain of 7. You know. So Nate Donovan's the quarterback for Sumner. He's a junior. They're going to line up with 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left, single back on 2nd and 13. This time, similar play off to the quick out off to the right side. Back slows down, falls. It's going to be
gets about the original line of scrimmage, I think, about. So it's going to be what, about 3rd and 10, 3rd and 11?
Yeah, about that. So see if South can get off the field on 3rd down. This would be a great stop for the Wolves. So they're going to run a single back to the right side and 3 to the left this time. Single back, fake handoff, quick throw, quick slant.
And he's going to pick up the first down and then some.
So hard running, that's about a 15-yard gain.
That was number 2, Pono Borden. He's a senior wide receiver.
So it's going to be 1st down at the 28-yard line for Sumner. Another pass play. Incomplete pass.
You know, last week, Phil, you brought up, and after watching some things, it's kind of like, you know, do they ever take the snap from under center anymore? You know, other than it's, you know, short yardage, you know, a foot to go, and get the big boys up front with the push.
Haven't seen a single high school team do it in the last couple of years. So,
yeah. Kind of increase the importance of the long snapper.
Yep.
Know anybody that did that?
I do know one.
Yeah.
So, going for it all. He overthrows the receiver. Yeah. It's a good coverage there by number 32 for the Wolves, and that's
And he actually the coverage man actually turned around and saw the ball coming.
Yep. So that's Kyler Kelly on the coverage there.
Nice job. You know, it's. You know, a former lineman shouldn't criticize the pass coverage, but it's like, take a peek, I think. You know, I don't know. I never coached it or played it, so, but it's just like you got to know when the ball's coming.
Changed. So 3rd down. Oh, drop ball. Pass intended for number 81. That's a shot. Ashton Pillard.
Bowden Harvey, he was probably a step and a half away from picking that one off. Bowden is the number 1. He has 4 pass interceptions, and I believe I lost my note. That's not what I believe.
So they're going to try a field goal here. It's going to be a 45-yard field goal attempt.
I would watch that fake.
So
I
Well,
think Bowden I think he's number 1 in the state with interceptions with a total of 4 on the season. So he almost had his 5th.
Snaps there, and it's
no good.
Just off to the left-hand side, looked like. So
Though-
South will take over in decent position. They hold the first drive, so that's a good sign.
That's got to, as far as building the confidence there, holding the number 1 team ranked 4A, hold them that first series doesn't do anything but help boost that confidence.
Yep.
Now, let down, don't do it.
South is, I'm not sure why the ball is being placed at the 20 here.
Missed field goal? Is that a new rule that we don't know about? They didn't check with us first.
Yeah, and check. I don't know. I thought it was a. Anyway, South 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick pass out. Caught by the receiver. It's going to go for about 8 yards, and I think that's I think there's Noah Porter on the reception there.
That was a nice ball by Franklin. He has 7 passing TDs on the season, so he's doing a nice job. He has a high percentage of completions, and
he stays nice and calm in the pocket too. So it'll be 2nd and 2 for South Kitsap from their 28. They got 3 receivers to the left, single back. It's going to be a quick pass this side, left side to Tommy Frey. And Tommy takes it on up for a first down for South Kitsap.
Yeah, that was kind of the same basic play, but to the other side. Use it.
Yep.
Keep using it until they figure it out, and then go to something else. Counter it with something else.
So that puts the ball at the 37, 1st and 10. South Kitsap coming back with a single back set, which is their typical formation. 2 receivers on the left, 1 wide, man motion. Franklin's going to keep it, and he's going to gain maybe a yard.
Yeah, they defended that one pretty well, keeping that corner and keeping him in, and had a second tackler on that one. That's, of course, defensively, that's what you want to do. You turn him in a little bit where you got some help coming.
Yep. And South has been pounding the rock this year, and I think as we saw, Sumner has a little bit more in the air. Both teams fairly even though on their distribution, but South a little bit more run-oriented, I'd say. So we got 2nd and 9. Franklin's going to go back and pass again. He's got man open.
Just overthrew him.
Just overthrew Santiago Herrera. So,
I'm surprised we haven't seen much of Bryson Clay. He's out there.
He's out there.
But he's not. But they're going to hold him in for a secret weapon, and he's 2nd in the state in scoring with 66 points for the season. I'm using up all my stats here. I should save some for later, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we got 3rd 9. Bryson's in the backfield. Single back set, 2 receivers to the right. 1 to the left with near 1 to the left. Quick throw. That's going to be close, but a little bit short. And that's a reception by number 11, Tommy Fry. So that's going to pick up 8 of the 9 yards we needed. And you're on your own 46-yard line. 4th and 1. So that high school rules on that missed field goal was since it went out of the end zone, the ball comes back to the 20. So that's the difference between that and just a regular miss that just is short.
And that's courtesy. That rule is courtesy of a Florida man.
And so South is going to punt.
Nice hanging punt.
Fair catch called. Fumbled. Oh, he got back on it.
So the ball's going to be placed right about the 20-yard line.
So, and our thoughts go out to the people down in Florida and Georgia and the Carolinas recovering from this hurricane in the aftermath.
Absolutely. I kind of joke about the Florida man and folks. It's Phil's son, Christopher, is working on his doctorate down there and things. And I've been in communication with him this week, and he says he's fine. They're doing all right. A whole lot of water, though.
Yep. So Sumner comes out, 1st and 10 from the 20. 3 receivers to the right, man motion to the right. South is doing good pursuit. First man gets them. Excellent tackle that time. That's number 6 from South Kitsap. So that's
Number 4.
Number 4, Owen Kraut.
Nice tackle.
Great pursuit. You know,
When they're
stay
down,
outside.
when they're down at that end of the field, we're on the 20 on the other end, so we have to kind of squint and look at the monitor and hope we get it right. So
Find something.
yeah, if not, we'll make it up, right?
Exactly.
That's kind of what we do.
So 3 receivers to the left this time. Pass play coming up. Quarterback's got time and overthrows his receiver. So that was intended for number 11. And I don't have his number. I don't have his name here. So we also, by the way, folks, we don't have spotters. So try and look it up and get it all. Can take us some time. So that's great job. South Kitsap brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 10 from their 20. Let's see if we can stop them here.
Got 6:05 left in this first quarter. It's a great night for high school football, for any football for that matter.
So 2 receivers on each side for the formation right now for Sumner. Pass plays looking this way, and he overthrows his receiver. So that'll be a punting down for Sumner coming up.
You know, I don't know. I don't have enough information on Sumner and whatnot, other than I know that they're a highly ranked team and really good. But the quarterback seems just a little bit off. I mean, he's had receivers out there, but just a little bit off. For South's sake, I hope he stays that way, but I think he may be warming up, so watch out.
Yeah, sometimes excitement, you forget to follow through. You forget to, your footwork's a little bit different.
Oh, absolutely.
So South has 2 folks back to receive. It's a low punt.
He's going to pick it up and go.
Picked up by Broden Harvey. Nice return. And brings it back to the Sumner 41-yard line.
Excellent return. He saw that hole on that right side, and boom, he was through it. He's got some speed. Love to know his 40 time.
So
Faster than ours, I'll bet.
yeah, unfortunately, we have an injured Sumner player here. So
Never like to see that.
both teams are going to clear up the field for a little bit here. In the meantime, I think Brian's got some more stats for us. We were able to pull up the South Kitsap folks. We were able to pull up their stats. We were not able to pull up anything for Sumner. So
Yeah. For our deep research crew here.
Yep.
Was me this afternoon for about 10 minutes, so that might be leading to something. But yeah, as I mentioned before, Brayson Clay, he's second in the state with a total of 11 total touchdowns, 66 points. I did the math too, by the way. That's 6. Anyway,
You carried it and everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And Thomas Frey, he's got 4 touchdowns, and Noah Porter has 4 as well. So. Let's talk about a little bit about the defensive crew. Jasper Pedro is averaging 7.3 tackles per game. Yeah, we have something here we do not like to see ever. We don't like to see anybody hurt, but the paramedics from one of the finest crews in the state, South Kitsap Fire and Rescue, their paramedics who are always here, always ready, and unfortunately it looks like we need them tonight. So they're out here, and
I have to say, the Sumner trainer caught it, whatever happened, right away. South Kitsap Athletic Med came out right away. Not sure what's wrong with this young man, but yeah, everybody got there. Folks, it's just one of those things that occasionally happens in this game, and it's unfortunate. And hopefully this turns out to be minor. A lot of times this is precautionary, and we should take every precaution possible for all these.
Well, it must be lower extremities. I'm guessing because they've taken his helmet off.
Yep.
And if it were head neck, they would not have taken the helmet off.
And he's moving his arms around.
Yeah.
So,
so it would be, we don't want to speculate too much.
But
yeah, talking about the athletic med, and of course, like you said, South Kitsap trainers were out there right away, as well as the Sumner, and helping to take care. You know, on something like that, you don't care what color jerseys the kids got on. You want to just take care of them, make them feel all right, and things. And this is always scary stuff. So. Well, we got to pause here. Deacon Mulligan Bowers is averaging 2 sacks a game. I think there's a lot of people that wish they could have that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, 2 sacks a game, or to get 2 sacks for the year?
I'm sorry, 2 sacks for the year. two for the game. I mean, two for the year is good, but 2, yeah, okay. You know, I have minimal stats and I can't read them right, so oh well. What can I say?
I was thinking, man, I don't know anybody who wouldn't want that.
Yeah, exactly. I already talked about the interceptions and passing TDs and all of that. So,
and again, folks, a lot of that seems secondary right now, and it is.
Yeah.
You know, but we're going to pause this, and we'll come back to you in a little bit. So, folks, we're back here. Both teams were given some time to warm up. The injured players off the field. We wish Jaden some best luck. It was a Sumner player. It looked like it might have been a lower extremity. He was sitting up and everything, so hopefully he's just fine. South takes over 1st and 10 at the Sumner 40. First to the pass play, going deep. It gets complete. That's to number 8.
He's right down there on about the 15-yard line.
It's
nice ball.
Santiago Herrera.
Nice ball for Franklin.
I believe that's who it was too. Again, unfortunately, it's in the dark end, so we do have some tough time seeing down there. So 1st and 10, South Kitsap at the 17-yard line of Sumner. They will come out with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight ends over to the left. It's going to be a sweep to the left-hand side. And it's cut back in. Picks up about 6 yards.
Yeah, did you see who that was? Big number 24, Bryson Clay. Picking up, what do you get, about 5? 4 or 5 yards?
Looks like they're giving him down to about the 13. So
4.
We'll give him 4 yards. Still a good first down play.
That's why they don't let me do the stats. I would have given him 5.
Yeah, I would have too.
4.5.
4.67. So South has 2nd down and 6 to go. Again, 2 receivers over on the left-hand side, 1 to the right, single back formation. Tight end man come in motion. It's going to be handoff up the middle, down to the 10-yard line. So again, that's Bryson Clay, number 24 for South. So that'll be another 4 yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. So it would be great if South Kitsap can punch this in and get this scoring started for them. The defense has been doing a great job of stacking up Sumner, so let's see if South can punch it in. So 3rd and 2, 3. Let's go 3 yards from the 10-yard line. It's two receivers to the right,
Showing
to the left.
Blitz coming in the corners.
Passes off. Caught.
He's got it, and
touchdown. That's a touchdown for South Kitsap. That's number 13, Devontae Sellers, in for the score.
And Phil, Devontae is a freshman. How exciting could that be? I mean, it's exciting for any time, but he's a freshman.
But he did a great job of wrestling that ball away. It was basically who wanted it more, and he obviously did.
If it was basketball, it'd be a jump ball there. But just so that you know, too, is that if they both come down with it, simultaneous possession always goes to the offense. But we didn't have to worry about that because he wrestled it away.
He just took it away. So extra point. Oh, we have a flag on the play.
So the Wolves strike first. That is fantastic. They're up currently 6-0. It looks like we're going to retry the kick? That's hard to say. Easy for me to say, right?
Offside against Sumner. So that'll cost him 1.5 yards.
Still kick it?
Yep. South is going to decline it because you get too close, and that can make it even harder to hit that field goal. So,
you know, it was they had a double corner blitz on that last play, and Franklin just stood in there and delivered the ball.
Snaps up. Blocked. Just get on, South. You can't do anything about it. So Sumner came in and blocked it, but South did score first, so it is 6-0 at 3:45 in the first quarter.
If you're just coming into us late, this game was delayed a little bit. We had an injury by a Sumner Spartan player, unfortunately, and significant enough that the paramedics who are always here, ready to go, came out in the field and helped out with him, and we're assuming he's off and headed to see a doctor and take care of things. And we wish him nothing but the best. Yeah, nothing but the best.
We're hoping,
good vibes, the whole bit to him.
Hopefully it's more precautionary than actual, but they don't take any chances with any of these student athletes.
No.
And that's the way it should be. So,
absolutely, no question. And you know that's why the quality of the athletic medicine programs at all the schools are so important. And of course, South is has received awards, won state, all kinds of things for years and years. They're just one of the top programs in the state.
So South's going to kick it off, kind of squib kick it. It's picked up at the 20 by Sumner. It looks like that's
nice tackle.
Number 88 from Sumner.
Who was that?
So Austin Ferenz was the. Nope, I think I got the wrong number there.
Yeah, I think that was number 21, Kiowa Nagan.
Gwyn.
Thank you.
With the tackle, so.
It's a really good open tackle.
Sumner has the ball at their own 30. A run play. Haven't seen a lot of those, but it goes nowhere. So.
You know, Sumner has to be kind of going, whoa, what is this we've run into? We're down in the first quarter against South Kitsap?
Yeah, it's not the South Kitsap teams they're used to playing. That's
no,
for sure,
it is not. That is absolutely right. These guys are playing them tough.
So 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, single back, tight ends on the left-hand side, or an H-back looks like. It's another run up the middle. And he's tripped up down to the gains 5 yards, so it's going to bring up 3rd down, 5 to go. So again, another chance for South Kitsap defense to come on in and make a stop. And 2 receivers on both sides of the field with a single back. Shotgun formations, back for a pass, looking to his left. And good defense.
He missed a receiver, wide receiver right was wide open, although the defender was coming up on him. But he's kind of going, I was open, and a lot easier said than done. You know, when you got guys who want to rip your head off coming at you.
4th down, and this brings up another punt for Sumner. So this punt's short.
Shorter, still a pretty good punt.
It's going to take a Sumner bounce down to about the 18. At South Kitsap 19-yard line. So South Kitsap will take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I think, let's see, Sumner's had, three series. First one, they tried a long field goal, missed it. And then South has made a punt 2 other times.
Yeah,
is it 2 or 3?
2, 3 and outs.
That's
so we have 2:21 left in this first quarter. With the South Kitsap Wolves up 6-0.
Good number of fans in the stands again, as it was last week, and nice to see everybody coming out to support the Wolves.
So 3 receivers to the right, another quick pass out to the right-hand side. Some good blocking from those receivers, and number 11, Tommy Frey, gains 9 yards on that. That was great blocking by those receivers who weren't getting the ball. So
Colton Miller made the tackle for for Sumner. Nice hard hit.
So brings up 2nd and 1 from the 28-yard line.
That play, both sides, has been very successful for the Wolves. Let's see if they keep going to it.
So they have 3 receivers over on the right, including tight end, 1 to the left. And it's similar play, a little bit shorter on the short end of the field, but they gain 2 yards and get a first down for South Kitsap at the 30-yard line.
It's the whole idea, move those chains.
Yep. Keep Sumner. You can't score if you don't get the ball, so keep Sumner off the field. And
best defense, good offense. Any more cliches that we have there?
yep. All right, so 1st and 10, South Kitsap. They come out with 2 receivers and tight end on the left, single back. Handoff this time up the middle. And a nice run. Excellent job by Bryson Clay.
You know, Bryson just keeps those legs chugging. You know, he got hit, and I think he got, another 4 or 5 yards?
Yeah,
from
absolutely.
After contact?
And that's going to pick up 7 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 3, and South will take that all day, every day. So you got 2 receivers and the tight end on the left, 1 on the right. Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to get a
little early start there.
false start against South Kitsap, so let's go moving back 5. And unfortunately, those are the things we got to not do. I mean, against a team like this.
Yeah, you gotta minimize or eliminate those.
Yep, you take 2nd and 3, turn to 2nd and 8. So I think the other player just getting just a little bit too excited about, getting the ball. So, all right. So South comes out. This time they have 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Tight end on the left, single back formation. Man in motion, coming across. It's going to be a sweep to the left-hand side, cuts it on up.
You know, there wasn't a lot there. Sumner closed down on that pretty good, and he just hit that hole and picked up a couple of yards just out of sheer determination there, because they really closed that up quickly.
Yeah. That's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for South Kitsap. And I think this is going to be the end of the first quarter. So end of the first quarter, Brian, South Kitsap 6, Sumner 0. So definitely a great first quarter by South. Defense completely stepped it up, has held Sumner to, they had 1 drive where they tried a long field goal, otherwise holding him on 3rd down and making them punt.
So the collective team will go to the sidelines and have a little conversation, make adjustments and whatnot. But I'm going to guess that the Sumner coach, he's probably going on and goes, "Now I told you guys, these guys are for real. We can't look past them." The South Kitsap coaches, I'm going to guess, are saying, guys, we can do this. Look what we're doing. We just won the first quarter.
Yep, 3 more to go. Let's minimize our mistakes and take it to them. So South will start the second quarter with the ball at their own 32-yard line, 3rd down and 8 to go. So they got to get out to the 40.
Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to Les Schwab. Thank you for donating
And they'll start with a couple receivers, 3 receivers on the right, trips on the right, 1 on the left, out wide, a single back.
Got 3rd and 8. Did you say that already? On
Yeah.
the 32-yard line?
And Franklin's going to take off running. And he's going to get the first
He's going to
down.
get first down. Nice job.
So
You know, he's a heady play. He's a junior. Got some good significant time, some start time last year.
yeah, he's
You know, as a sophomore, and coach said last week that he's come a long way and really improved in his leadership and all that. And boy,
and
he's
just
showing it.
he stays so calm. I mean, he's not looking to run every time, but after
Absolutely.
he looks downfield, goes through his progressions. Nobody's there. There's nobody in front of him. He'll take off. So 1st and 10 at the 41. This isn't going to be a quick out again. Couple of nice cuts. And that's Tommy Frey again, I believe, number 11. And he's going to pick up about 4 yards.
He somebody was almost headhunting him, and I don't mean that in a derogatory, just getting after him, and someone just chipped him with a chip block just enough so that Tommy could make a cut to the inside and pick up some additional yardage. So that's it. Look like we got about 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 for South Kitsap.
Ball's right about dead square on the 45-yard line.
So we got one wide to the left, 2 receivers on the right. Incoming motion is going to be handoff up the middle, and that's going to pick up.
Going to get close. Didn't get the first down, but darn close.
No,
They're not as far as I thought
3 yards.
Okay,
So
my angle. I'm going to blame the angle here.
that's going to be 3rd and 2. So on the 49-yard line, they got to get to the other 49 for the first down. So
I'm looking distance through my reading glasses. That's probably not very smart, is it?
2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right, single back. And then going to be a handoff right up the middle again.
It's going to be
And
close.
it's going to be close. I think he's got it.
South players are helping the refs out and indicating it's a first down.
So
and the referee confirms it. First down, Wolves.
So they're now in Sumner territory. Another nice drive going for the South Kitsap Wolves. Bryson coming out getting a little bit of a break. And Caleb Fox is going in to replace him. He's a sophomore. Again, 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the left, 1 to the right, pass play all the way. Going deep, he's got a man, it's overthrows him.
Good effort by
Noah Porter, number 7. Nice try. You got to come back to that eventually because
I like that play call. Yeah, I mean they didn't work it, but I liked it. Noah's got some speed clearly. Ball was just a little overthrown and to the side, but if anybody was going to catch it, it was going to be Noah.
Yep.
The defender was not going to get it. That's no knock on the defender. It was that good of a ball, just a little off. So I agree with you. I bet you we'll see that play again before the end of the night.
So it brings up 2nd and 10 from 49. Handoff up the middle. Bryson Clay. He's going to bust out to the outside, and he's going to get down to right about the 40-yard line. He's going to be just a little short for the first down.
Another hard run.
Yep. Picking up a solid 9 yards there. So
Was Bryson on the roster last year? I don't remember calling him, but that doesn't mean anything. I can't remember where I walk into a room half the time. But I can't remember. Was he on the roster last year? Do you recall?
I don't recall either, Brian, to be honest with you. But again, I'm in the same boat as you are when it comes to memory. So, so South to come up 3rd and 1. 2 receivers over to the far side of the field. 1 on the inside. Tight end over here. Man coming in motion. It's Tommy Frey. And going to hand it off the middle to Bryson. He's mobbed. It's going to be very close.
Sumner says that they got a fumble, but I see nothing from the referee.
Yep, I do now. And that unfortunately is one of his weaknesses, Brian. I mean, seems to be a really good running back, but he has given up the ball a couple times. So
I think that's the first turnover of the night, is it not?
It is tonight. Yep. So Sumner will take over at their own 40-yard line and see if South's defense can remain stout and stop them. So Sumner is going to start with 3 receivers off on the right-hand side. I see defenders. They're going to
rare running play.
That's going to go nowhere. South is very stout up there. Oh, excellent job keeping his feet running. He's going to wind up gaining 2, but. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for Sumner. They're at their own 42-yard line. And they have 3 receivers over the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be quick out to the right.
He got that one from the South Kitsap playbook.
So the only problem with that one is if you get a linebacker who reads that, it's going the other way. But it's been working for both teams so far. It's a long throw, though, to the sideline. So that's going to bring up They haven't moved the ball. There it goes. Okay, so 3rd and about 4. At the 46-yard line. And 3 receivers again to the left, 1 to the right. Pass play again. Quick slant in. Receiver stays on his feet, and it's going to gain about an extra 4 yards. So that's going to pick up about 8 yards. So it'll be first down for Sumner at the South Kitsap 46-yard line.
Well, South is shuffling a few players here, and keeping them fresh. I mean, they got to. Sumner's good, and they're going to be playing them hard. So,
Yep. Pass play come up to the left-hand side of the field here, going deep. Oh, he's got a man open, runs by him. That's a touchdown, Sumner.
it's a nice ball, nice catch.
Yep. Touchdown by number 8. Looks like a Mason Thayer, number 2.
Hang on. Yes, number 2.
Number 2, rather. That would be Pono Borden. Again, unfortunately, that is the end of the field. That's really dark. Brian's looking at the replay, so.
Yeah.
6-6. Sumner's going for the extra point. See if South can block this one.
Well, we knew we weren't going to keep Sumner off the board. I mean, they're ranked highly for a reason.
And that is a block by South Kitsap. So the game will stay 6-6.
Hey, South says, Sumner, you can do it, we can do it.
Yep.
So the game is at 6-6 with 7:36 left in the second quarter and the first half. We got us a ball game, Phil.
This is a great game, Brian. South Kitsap defense is really stepping up. The offense is doing well. We have to cut down mistakes. This is a good Sumner team.
Penalties, putting the ball on the ground.
On the ground, yep.
Cannot.
Got to clean that up, and give these backs a lot of credit. They run really hard. We've got to get them to cover up a little bit better. So back to receive the kickoff for South Kitsap is number 1, Bowden Harvey, and number 13, Devontae Sellers. Devontae had a real nice return last week. Kicking off is number 8, Austin Ferenz. 88, number Austin Ferenz.
He's got a leg.
He's got a leg. That's not going to be touched. That lands about 8 yards deep in the end zone.
I figured their kicker had to have a leg when they were trying. What was that, a 35?
45.
45-yard field goal?
Yeah. You would hope so.
Shows confidence.
Yep.
That was a nice kick, though.
So South take over at their 25, I believe. 20? That's a 20 in high school, right?
Yep.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, South needs to come out and continue with their ball control. Because like what we said earlier, the best defense is a good offense. And Sumner can't score if their offense isn't on the floor. Well, we shouldn't say that. That's not jinx.
So South opened up with 2 receivers each side of the field. And Franklin's going to throw. Quick turn. Going to pick up 10 yards. So it's going to be just short of the first down, looks like. Looks like give him 9. So Franklin Fox with a nice pass to Noah Porter.
Sumner did a nice job. The first man there got a hold of him, didn't get him down, but he had 2 or 3 of his teammates come over, rally around, and that's what, because you never know when they're going to break out of there.
Yep.
So you got to go to the ball until you hear the whistle. So we got 2nd and 1. Too soon to go to the deep play there, Phil? Probably.
I think you get a run here, just try to get
the first down.
Get out of your end a little bit further.
Yeah.
And there we go. And there's Bryson Clay. He's going to pick up about 7.
Yeah, 1 and some more.
Yep. So it's ball's at the 3, 36-yard line. 1st and 10, South Kitsap. You know, what South wants to do is have a nice long drive here, use up the clock, and, you know, score hopefully with very little time left.
Put some points on the board.
So they're going to start with 3 receivers over on the left-hand side, 1 to the right, single back. It's going to be a quick out to the left-hand side. Picks up 9 yards. That's, again, Tommy Frey.
That's what, about 6, 7, 8 times they've run that play to one side or the other. And keep going, keep doing it. It's a good, effective play.
Well, you do that, you come back with the run. I mean, you got to keep the linebackers in for a run. So, you know, makes it hard for them to cheat on out.
Great game plan by the Wolves. I like what they're doing.
2nd and 2. And they're on their own 44 now. Two receivers on the right.
Whoops.
Oh, ball's on the ground. And Sumner's got it.
Someone went the wrong way. Either the running back or the quarterback, not sure, and then the ball ended up on the ground. Again, as we said, you're not going to be able to beat a team like Sumner by giving up fumbles,
especially in your own territory.
Yes.
You know, I mean, this is a short field for them again. Sumner's taking over at the South Kitsap 42-yard line. So, I mean, defense has been stout. They gave up that last touchdown, but before that, they've had a bunch of 3 and outs. So, technically, South is allowed to substitute, and the ref should be stopping it right there. Make them burn a timeout. So, run up a little bit off tackle to the right. Going to go for about 2 yards. So,
it's a quick shot of our incredible cheer squad down there.
So, brings up 2nd and 8. I'm waiting for something from the official. So we got 2 receivers on the left-hand side, single back, 2 on the right this time. It's a pass play. It's going to the right, short out. You're going to pick up about 15 yards. So that's going to be a 1st down for Sumner. Ball's on the South Kitsap 27-yard line. Sumner again, 3 receivers on the left-hand side this time. It's a run up the middle. Shifty back. He's taking some South Kitsap players with him inside the 10 down to about the 6-yard line.
Got to do a better job of tackling that.
You got to get lower. Hard to run if they stop your legs, so. It's going to be 1st and goal, Sumner from South Kitsap 6. Two receivers on each side, single back. Going to be a swing pass to the running back on left, and he is going to get in for a touchdown. Just outruns the South Kitsap receiver. So there's a touchdown for Sumner. It's now 12-6. See if South can come in and block this again.
Sumner's definitely grabbed the momentum here, and it was really off of 2 miscues of, fumbling the ball.
Yeah, that's the thing about high school ball is, that momentum can swing. You can get it back. But right now, the last couple of minutes have belonged to Sumner. But on the other hand, Brian, before we fumbled, South was driving again. It's just one of the things. You can't have those mistakes. So Sumner's snap.
That one's good.
So that kick is good. So it's 13-6 Sumner with 3:50 left in the half. But, yeah, it's what happens at every level. If you're going to continuously give up a short field, you're not going to stop a good offense, no matter how strong your defense is playing. So, South will get the ball back. They got almost 4 minutes. See what they can do with it. I mean, it's plenty of time for them to go down and score. So the officials are over talking to coach for some reason.
Yeah, they're explaining something. The two officials down there.
Yeah. Back to receive the kick for South is number 13, Devontae Sellers, number 1, Bowden Harvey. Devontae is a freshman, like we said before, and Bowden's a senior, so we get both ends of the South Kitsap spectrum.
Yeah.
So if they get a chance to touch it, last time it was out of the end zone, and it's going to be similar. They're not going to bring that out. So
He's got a big leg, doesn't he?
yep, South will start again at the 20-yard line. Like I said, last time, Brian, they moved to midfield and were in good shape. You know, actually had the first down and dropped the ball.
Just get back to what they were doing. Good fundamental football. You know, don't make the mistakes. Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
So I think it's the last 2 drives have ended for South Kitsap have ended in fumbles. So
Yeah. Well, if we can right here, right now, put on a drive, go down, put some points on the board, go into halftime.
That'd be
with
great.
With it tied or darn close,
so
life would be good.
I don't know who he's throwing that to.
I think he's getting rid of it because he had someone coming in hot.
Yeah. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10, incomplete pass. Actually, I'm going to say he kind of got away with one because he's in the pocket, and I don't think there's a receiver anywhere near the area. So 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, single back, man come in motion. It's going to be a sweep play over to the right-hand side. Tommy Frey cuts it in. He's going to lose about a half a yard to a yard. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 11. So South Kitsap has to get to the 30-yard line for a first down. 2 receivers to the left. Looks like tight ends over on the left-hand side. Single back again. And 1 over on the right. Got 1-on-1 on the right and blitz coming.
And we have movement.
Yep.
A little false start there. That's tough.
I think somebody saw the blitz coming and was kind of made a moment that that's the direction we're going to go there. So it's going to cost South 5 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and 16 from about their 14-yard line. So at this point, you also don't want a mistake and give up the ball, but
3rd and a ways.
yeah, here comes the blitz. And Tommy, Franklin just basically throws the ball up, trying to give his receivers a chance to run under it, knowing they have 1-on-1 coverage. About all he could do there because someone sent the house.
Yeah, there was some hot.
So we have South Kitsap's first punt.
Yep, that's right. You know, just under 3 minutes to go in the first half, and South's first punt. That's pretty dang good. Think they're coming after it?
I wouldn't bother. You got plenty of time. All you need is a nice return. Actually, there's an illegal block.
Yep.
So that's coming back. There's 2 or 3 illegal blocks on that one. So that's see 3 flags on the play. See at least 2. But South will basically take the one that's at the 48 and move them back at least 10 yards and push Sumner back into their own territory at least. That one was kind of obvious from up here.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was right in front of us.
Yeah.
Kind of. Right in front of us, plus 30 yards.
So, not sure why we have such a long conversation. I only see a couple flags. I mean,
maybe they're kind of like us and saying, well, okay, where does for the point of the foul and where do we, you know?
so what I think they're talking about was one of them during the punt, because there was a hold during the punt and from the end of the punt.
Holding on the receiving team. That penalty is declined.
No, it was after the
Block in the back by the receiving team. With 10 yards from the spot of the foul, it'll be first down Sumner.
I'm surprised the illegal block's only 10-yard penalty, but South will take it, and they have, declining the first penalty, which was a hold.
So I think what they're talking about is if the hold was during the kick, then it'd be from the end of the kick. So that's why they would have accepted, but it wasn't. That's why it came out late.
It's like anybody else. Hey, let's put our heads together. Let's figure out. Let's get this right call right.
So
and they've done it, and so here we go.
So Sumner's get the ball at their own 42. We got 2:46 left. Quick pass and a drop.
So you used to say, hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands.
Right in the hands. Right in the number. Good. It was a good ball. Two South players right there to make a tackle if he caught it, but it brings up second down and 10 from their 42. So to start again, two receivers on each side, single back. Drops back the pass. He's got nowhere to go. There's a hold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the hold that I think everybody in the world saw.
It's a nice catch. Won't count.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see the jersey being pulled behind them,
Yep.
It's kind of an indication there might have been a hold.
So that's good.
He was trying to, hold back big number 52, Josiah, and that's probably one of the only way they're going to stop him. He's a load. He's a
big young man. So this will come back. It will be second down.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, replay, second down.
Second and 20 from their 32.
So South needs to take advantage of this and hold them and get the ball back, and with maybe enough time to put some points on the board. But they got to hold them.
Well, stop them. Don't hold them.
Well, okay. Let's not get too technical.
So I'd almost expect a run play here from Sumner. See what he gets.
We got two safeties going where the series before we were going about one safety. So
it's a low inside screen. It's a good play. They're going to pick up about 12 yards. So out of bounds, stops the clock. So 3rd and 8. As William Arney was putting the pressure on the quarterback there, and but was a wide receiver middle screen there coming across. So 3 receivers on the left, 1 to the right, single back, 3rd and 8, backs coming out motion to the left-hand side, and the quarterback is going down, and that is number 52, Josiah Suega.
Big sack. Big sack. He was not going to be tonight on that one.
South Kitsap should be calling timeout right now.
Stop that clock.
They should be calling timeout. This is one thing that kills me at all levels is clock management. I mean, they're going to let them waste enough time for you to get 2 or 3 plays in. Coaches might be happy, but I want more points. So, nice
line
punt.
Drive kick.
But
fielded about 15-yard line.
No,
Makes a couple misses.
Got to keep coming.
Something impressed me about Sumner's is on their special teams, whether they're covering the punt or the kickoff, and those kids are flying.
Yeah.
I mean, they're making tough hits.
So that was number 1, Bowden Harvey with the return. I think if he had just come up, kept coming, he's going for the home run. If he just kept coming. We've got another 10 yards. But South starts in good field position at their own 35 with a minute and a half left. You know, now it's can you get points? Can you get on down there and get some points? So they start out with trips to the left. You know, quick out to Tommy Fry again. Going to pick up about 6 yards. So 6 yards on first down. South, if they want to get some points, they got to keep moving. I mean, started with 130. They've used almost full 30 seconds here. They might be happy to just get it out, but you know, you get another decent sized play, and you want. Oh, there's.
Oh, a little bit of a crowd there.
A little bit of a crowd, a little bit of contact, but I think everybody going for the ball. So.
Yeah, no, that was clean. I don't. South receivers kind of like some pass interference, but he might have run into his own teammate a little bit.
So we're going to bring up third down, 54 seconds left. 3rd and 4. So I'm sure Bryson Clay's going to be in the backfield. 2 receivers on the right. The tight ends over here on the right-hand side. Wouldn't be overly surprised. Yep. Going little pass play. Overthrown. Ooh.
Almost picked off.
So a little bit lucky there. We have 50 seconds left. That's going to bring out South Kitsap's punt team 3 and out.
It's almost like they had a little too much urgency there. I mean, they need to have enough of it to go, but it was like it was too intense, too frazzled a little bit, and they didn't really establish anything here. So
Yeah.
I would punt away from.
Well, what you want to do is punt, let it bounce around, and nobody touch it.
Good high
got fair
punt.
catch. Okay, so Sumner will start at the 29. There's 43.9 seconds left. So they get one last chance. You know, I'm not going to be surprised if Sumner plays this and tries to get some more points.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is where the coaches are going, let no one behind you,
Yep.
DBs.
Safeties.
No one.
Safeties absolutely have to play, you know, smart ball here.
Yeah, they got two safeties set here. And I'm sure they're keying in on a couple of these.
They're only rushing 3,
speedsters.
so, you know, they're going to take what they can get and go out of bounds. They're going to pick up about 9 yards.
Smart play.
Yep. So that didn't burn very much time through 8.5 seconds. Remember, we've seen that this kicker has a leg too, so they may just be trying to get, you know, at least field goal range. Give them a chance. 3 receivers over on the left-hand side for Sumner. I believe both teams have all their timeouts left too. Sumner back, looking to the left. He's looking deep in the middle. Oh, dropped. So, good job by South defense trying to get in there, and I think distracted them for a second, dove in front of the ball.
Yeah, again, I'm not sure who it was, but another step or two, we could have had a pick, which I think kind of interfered legally, got in the way of the receiver for Sumner, and he kind of bobbled it and didn't catch the ball. So.
Yeah, I agree. So 2
Advantage
receivers
South.
on both sides. This time looking at the right-hand side, just trying to get the first down. And we're going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 1.
With 30 seconds to go.
If I'm South, I'm going for this one. You know, it's exactly 30 seconds. They're going to try to draw South off sides. That's the only thing I can see here. I mean, I guess they could.
Timeouts?
Yep. South Kitsap. Coach is saying, don't jump. You know.
Watch the ball.
Well, the other thing
Watch
is that
the ball. Don't listen to him. Just watch the ball. When the ball moves, you move.
the other thing is South, I don't think had the defensive players in that they might have wanted for a run stop because they only had 3 down linemen, you know, and 4 linebackers in. So they might want to be making a switch here too.
Well, they're getting getting the defense set so they know what they're doing. It's all good thinking.
They're going to stay with the 3 down linemen. 4th and 1. You know, you're on your own 38-yard line. You're up by a touchdown. South needs to.
It's going to get it.
Yep, he's going to get it, but South was way too far off the line. You can't have. They have 8 guys on the line, and you have your 4 linebackers playing 5 yards back. You need a little bit better recognition there and get at least a couple of them up a little bit closer.
And Sumner takes a timeout. We've got 25 seconds left in this first half. It's been a good game. Good game. And you know, if I'm Coach Banks, I'm telling my players, guys, Sumner is not beating us. We're beating ourselves. We put the ball on the floor twice. We haven't completed some passes. You know, clean that stuff up. Come out. Let's win this in the second half.
Well, I want to make sure they stop him here first.
Well, yeah.
It's still.
I know. I'm just saying halftime talk.
Yep, I want to get to halftime. There's still 25 seconds left. I'd like to see a pick here. Let South end this. Maybe Josiah can cause a fumble. So come on in here. These receivers are a little bit too open for my liking, and you can't just shove him out. If he stays in bounds, he's gone. So nice play, though. Got him out of bounds, but someone's got the first down out of it. $18 seconds left. Again, I think they're trying to make sure they're close enough for a long field goal attempt at the worst. Three receivers on the right, 1 on the left. He's looking to the left. Not there. Throws it into the ground in front of his receiver. So that play took about 4 seconds. So 2nd and 10 with 14.1 left. That was better coverage by South. His primary target was taken. Couldn't get to him. Had to look around and underthrew his second or third read there. So 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. 2 receivers on the left now. And he's looking to go long left. He'll come back. He's at the 35-yard line. It's going to be a first down.
8.6 seconds to go. He may be pretty dang close to, well, what, can you get one more playoff and call timeout?
Yeah, there's plenty of time. You get the whole field open to you unless you get hung up and sacked and, stood up for a while. So if I look right in the middle of the field, nope, he's looking left. Oh, and South almost has a chance for it, but so now you got 3.7 seconds left. This will be the last play barring a penalty. So, and it's 2nd down. I think they might be resetting the clock. Nope. We're going to go with what it's at. Not sure what his motion was there for, but so.
A little bit of confusion on the call.
So Sumner has 3
Sumner's
receivers on the right-hand side, and they're going to just throw it deep in the end zone. And that'll end the first half, Brian. What a great half for the Wolves, except for their own mistakes. They'd be there, but they are in this game. At the end of the half, the score is Sumner 13 to Wolves 6. Sit back and relax, enjoy a fantastic performance from the South Kitsap Marching Band, and don't miss the great work from the video production students. Stay tuned for the second half. You won't want to miss it. This is a great game.
See you in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your South Kitsap Marching Band. Tonight, the band will be performing 3 songs for their 2024 show, Fearless, Women in Pop. First number tonight will be Confident by Demi Lovato, arranged by Tom Wallace.
Tonight, we'd like to welcome the 8th grade band students from Marcus Whitman, Cedar Heights, and John Sedgwick who joined us for our performance tonight. They will be joining us tonight with For Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, arranged by Jay Dawson. a big shout out to our middle schoolers from, let's hear it, Marcus Whitman. Let's hear it from Cedar Heights. And John Sedgwick.
On Saturday, May 25th, Port Orchard hosted its very own seagull calling contest. If you missed it or don't know what it is, here's Jacqueline Williams explaining it.
It's the seagull calling contest. It used to be a festival years ago. I've been doing it since 2018. Obviously we didn't get to do it through COVID, but it is a tradition and everybody loves it and we're really excited.
We were able to ask the judges to see what they thought about the contest.
It brings the community together. It's a super fun event. There's really no strict rules to it. It's all about getting out here, having fun, visiting the market. The mosquito fleet's going on. We just have a lot of fun things going on for the community down here. So it's just a way to get together and have some fun.
It's a great event. I'm glad we brought it back. I've been a judge for this event for many, many years, and it was great to see all the people visiting our downtown and the wonderful event we had today.
We also asked the judges what they expected from the contestants.
People will get down there and they will try and call the goals, and they might flap, they might do crazy things, they might throw French fries, and it's okay within the rules to bribe a judge.
Of course, we had to see some of the contestants' seagull calls.
I'm gonna be like, caw, caw. I'm gonna be like, caw, I am a seagull.
We also asked them what made them sign up.
The candy. Because I want a pet seagull.
Heidi. And I'm just here to have fun.
All in all, it was a great time to get the community together, have fun, and share a few laughs. So maybe you should try next year's seagull calling contest.
SK has dozens of clubs to explore, but there's one in particular that's been making the rounds.
We're a club that's underneath the Skills USA umbrella. Right now we're working on developing a video game that is based here at the high school. The kids from 3D Wit went to a regional competition for Skills USA this year, and we won first and third place, so we're going on to the state competition in Tacoma next month. And if we win state, then we go to Georgia for the national competition in June.
The club's main goal is to help students get involved in the collaborative environment of the 3D world.
It offers a lot of experience outside of classes on developing skills in Blender and Unity.
Despite the professional aspect, the atmosphere of 3D Wit isn't what you'd call intimidating.
I like to say it's fun. Sometimes it's a little chaotic, sometimes it gets really loud.
It's really inviting, you know?
I'd say it has a wide diversity. You have people of just beginners to the more advanced people.
If you haven't gone to one of our club meetings before, it's not like an official meeting where everybody feels like they have to be all staid and responsible. It's just a really fun place for kids to connect.
But nothing is made without speed bumps.
We actually had to come up with the club name because we were called the Skills USA 3D Animation and Video Game Design Club, and that was a really long name. So we put it out to the members and had a couple of different ideas, and the one that we landed on was 3D Wit, so 3D Worlds and Interactive Technology, because we felt like that combined both of the 3D animation and video game design.
3D Wit may also be beneficial beyond your student career.
I absolutely think that doing this club will help people get into a future career. So if anybody wants to go into the video game design world or the 3D animation world, or there's so many other jobs out there that using the skills that you learn in 3D animation or video game design will help you in order to achieve. So I know working in architecture, if you want to be an architect, you can use the skills that you used in 3D animation. If you want to go into marketing, if you want to go not just 3D animation and video game design. I met a woman who is a toy modeler. She literally creates a lot of the toys that you see in Happy Meals. I personally have owned toys from Happy Meals when I was a kid that this woman has designed. And those are skills that she probably would have learned in something like 3D animation.
3D Wit meets on Thursdays in room 202D. Contact Ms. Tierney for additional information.
Let me offer you a scenario. You have a piece of trash. Do you A, throw it away, or B, throw it on the ground?
Wrong. The correct answer was A. Here's why.
The reason is because 60% of all water pollution comes from littering, along with litter killing 100 million sea animals each year. So, where can you throw away trash? Here, 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 there, here. There's plenty of places to throw away your trash, South. Keep the forest clean.
Did you see the game last night?
No, I don't want to waste my money seeing every football game.
Wait, you don't have ASB?
Why should I?
You get free access to most sporting events, discounts on yearbook, and other student events.
Well, where can I get ASB?
Follow me. Here, Mateo, this is where you get ASB. Once you buy it, they'll track it on the Minga app. Here, let's go get it. Why wait? Go purchase your ASB card for $45 downstairs at the ASB office. For more information, talk to Miss Robinson at the desk.
Logan, hey, what's up? Logan, you don't look too good.
I don't feel too good.
Well, go home.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I have a test in Miss Oliver's class today and I have to pass it.
Why don't you just email her asking if you can retake the test later?
I can do that?
Logan, don't you remember what it's been like for the past few years? Just email her to ask her if you could retake the test later so you don't get her and everyone else sick. It's that easy.
Chew! Really?
Really?
Thank you so much. I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blue.
Orange.
Pink. It feels like the room is getting like shorter, like there's less space, and then my chest gets tight.
It feels like I can't feel anything.
A lot of the times my heart rate starts picking up, and then it doesn't feel like my surroundings are real. It feels like I'm almost in a dream.
Anxiety is defined as a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
A panic attack is a sudden episode of intense fear that triggers severe physical reactions when there is no real danger or apparent cause. Yes.
No.
Now I do, yeah.
Anxiety often begins in childhood. 70% of teens struggle with anxiety or depression at some point.
About 4 to 5.
Probably since kindergarten.
I hang out with my friends, like talk to somebody if I need to, do something I love.
Distract myself.
Anxiety is real. If you need help, talk to someone you trust. Anxiety is different for everyone, and you are not alone.
Do you guys know what the homecoming theme is?
Yeah, it is some kind of costume thing.
I think it was masquerade.
Oh man, late again, let's go.
Wait.
Hey, what's up? You don't look so good.
Yeah, I was up all night studying.
You don't smell so good either.
Yeah, I didn't get around to taking a shower last night. Maybe this'll help.
Please remember many people have asthma and other breathing problems. Please, do not use sprays.
Bro, you shouldn't be doing that in here.
Relax, man. I'm just making the school day a bit more fun. Nothing's gonna happen.
Why do you think that stuff ends people up in the hospital? Whatever, just keep that stuff away from me. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about rule of thirds again, and ideally get your camera equipment. Hey, wake up, man. We're going to do some camera stuff. With that camera kit, you're going to make sure you have a camera, SD card, tripod, microphone. That way you can make sure you can get out and get your stuff filmed.
Hey, dude, come on. What's going on? Wake up. You're in the middle of class. Wake up. Dude, it's the middle of class. Are you okay? Hey, quick, someone call someone.
Help. Get somebody. We need some help. We need some help. Someone call the office. Call 911. Call 911. Call 911.
Welcome back. We're moments away from the second half. Teams are on the field warming up. I'm Phil Nanger. I'm here with Brian Pickard. Scores 13-6 at the start of the third quarter here. Brian, the Wolves not only competed, but kind of outplayed Sumner for most of that first half, except for a couple of miscues putting the ball on the ground.
Yeah, Phil, to the audience, we were talking at the halftime break and things, and it's really Sumner is not beating the Wolves. And I don't take anything away from Sumner. They're a good team. They're showing some good heady play and all that kind of stuff. But South has put the ball on the ground twice, stopping a drive. Who knows what could happen? You get those back. But that's part of the game. That's what happens. Hopefully there's adjustments at halftime. You have that on both sides. But really, South is playing with them. Number one ranked team in the state, 4A, and they're playing right. I'm, really proud of these kids, and so.
So South Kitsap will receive to start the second half. Sumner is, I guess South thought captains were going to come back out as is usual protocol. They're standing with an official, and Sumner's already lining up to kick off. I think it's a little rude to go and kick off with no other team there, but
I somehow think that the South team will get out there.
We'll get there. But, some great extended drives by South Kitsap. They weren't just plays that broke or anything. So just a great job. Back to receive for South. It's number 1, Bowden Harvey, number 13, Devontae Sellers. I don't know if they get a chance to touch the ball. They haven't so far.
I haven't paid enough attention on the other kickoffs, but it kind of looks like they got the hands team out there in front, and maybe they've done that all along. I don't know. But you got guys in single digits and 20s and whatnot. Those usually tend to be your hands team up front. But again, maybe they were lined up that way the whole time, and I just didn't pay attention to it.
No, I think they've been lined up that way, but again, if Sumner goes deep, number 88 here has a leg.
He's got a leg.
And it's Austin Ferenz. And he'll put it in the end zone. So,
yep,
and they are,
kick.
And it's over their heads, and South will start at the 20.
That's a good leg for a high school kid.
Yep. So South takes over at their own 20, first and 10 to go. Start this third quarter off. Really a nice drive here. Put some points on the board, and South is tied us up on this drive.
I will make a prediction.
What's that?
At the end of this game, one South Puget Sound team will be 1-0 in league, and one will be 0-1. How about that for a bold prediction?
Not great.
You want me to tell you what team I hope is 1-0 in league play?
Again, South playing right along with this the number 1 team in the state. So let's see what they can do to start the second half. They open up with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. This has been they've been throwing this quick out. I was going to say it's been this quick out.
It's a quick out, but it's a bubble screen. What makes it a bubble screen? And
so this is a back to line of scrimmage, but quick out is just was just a quick throw out to the receiver. He's not moving back or anything for it versus a screen that you're trying to sell something else.
Sumner has talked about that at halftime. Is going to make some adjustments and things. So it'll be interesting that the anticipation of that. I mean, I'd keep going to it until it doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then go back to it again, a little bit.
Well, so you want to get the ball in Tommy Fry's hands. He's obviously a speedster. This is going to be a handoff up the middle.
Not much.
Not much. Going to get about 2 yards. It's Bryson Clay with the run. Only 1 yard on that. I'll give him 2 yards. I need to move the sticks. There you go.
We got 3rd and 8, Phil. What's the play call here?
Anything that gets you the first down. You know, let's get a drive going. Let's keep this moving. Gain some momentum here.
Yeah,
maybe a slant across the middle, or
Sumner's done a nice job of plugging up the middle there. So I'm not sure how often you should go back to that.
Yeah. So it's going to be a pass play. Franklin's going to run it. He's right at the first down marker. I think they're going to give it to him. Nice run by Franklin Fox.
Again, we were talking about the first half. Heady play. He keeps his head and saw that his receivers was covered and tucked it and went for the first down. And I think
he got it. 1st and 10 Wolves.
Excellent.
So just across the 30, and this is what the Wolves need. They just need a drive, nice steady drive. It's not put the ball on the ground, and let's just keep going. So 2 receivers over on the left-hand side. Tight end looks like he's over on the left-hand side. Run play. Right behind the tight end there. It's going to gain about 1.5 yards. Bringing the ball up to about the 32-yard line. So you have to keep that run going. And he was able to break some for 6-7 yards before, in the first half. So don't have a problem with that. Don't even have a problem if they decide to go again to it. But see if they can establish something and open up the passing lanes more. This time looks like an H-back over on the right-hand side. It's going to be a fake sweep, and it's an in.
Ball's on the floor again. Sumner ball.
So that's South Kitsap's 3rd fumble for a loss tonight. And those are the mistakes that just, kill your team.
And
Sumner has the ball at the South Kitsap 33-yard line.
That's tough. Tough. They got to get a stop here.
So let's see if defense can step it up. You really need a turnover here. Someone's going to run play, looks like. Yep. Run up the middle for about 9 yards, maybe 10 yards. Depends where they spot it. 9-yard gain, first down, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Sumner has found something right up South Kitsap middle, which I think CK was doing last week too, so I might have just caught that on film. So here we go, another one right up middle. This time they are stuffing it. So it's going to lose a yard or two. Good job that time by the middle of the South Kitsap line.
Another stop by Josiah Swega. He's a strong young man.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 4. Ball at the about the 27-yard line. 2 receivers on each side, single back, and we have a timeout on the field.
Timeout SK. Talk it over. Get the defense down right.
Yeah.
Stop them. This could be field goal range for
I think
for Sumner.
If they don't make it, I think they would try a field goal from this area, but let's see if we can push them back. Make it even harder. So South come on out in a four-down lineman formation.
You got the corners extremely tight to the wides.
Yeah. So coming with a blitz, going deep. And it's out of bounds. Overthrown.
That was close.
That was close, and we'll take it. So it's 4th down. We'll see if they're going to go for it.
4th and 3, they're going to go for it, or get your big-legged kicker out there.
Nope, they're going for it. So Good time. South's defense can step up here. That would be a great win for South. So back to pass to left, slant, quick slant, drops the ball.
He had it. He
South
had
gets
it.
that ball.
We'll take it. We'll take it. South has given them some advantages. We'll take the drop ball. So South's going to take over on downs. They're going to be on the 27-yard line, I think.
27, first down, and the this time putting the ball on the ground didn't hurt them, but they have got to stop that.
Hang on to the ball.
You know, I mean, that's just obvious. So South comes out. They're going to have single back, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looks like H-back's over on the right-hand side. And it looks like a pass play all the way to the H-back. That's Tommy Fry.
He
comes on up. The ball is put up, basically up for grabs in a way, thrown into traffic.
He almost came down with that, though.
So did defender, though.
Yeah.
So that's,
close is only good in what, horseshoe and hand grenades or something like that?
And nuclear weapons, too. But so 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left, single back. H-back on the right, going to go straight sweep all the way. Some decent blocking, get the ball up to the 30-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and about 7. So let's see what South can do here.
Sumner's got a couple of kids. They're not real big, but they come flying up and make some incredible open field tackles.
Yeah.
Hand it to them. They hit hard.
Well, they're hitting low, too.
They're staying low, absolutely.
That's the thing. They're staying low and getting the legs, and it's really hard to run when someone's wrapped around your legs. So South will start with 2 receivers and H-back over on the left-hand side, the wide side of the field. Single back formation. Receiver comes in motion, fake sweep. Quarterback is hit as he throws, but still gets the ball out. But overthrows his intended receiver that was intended for number 23. So that was Dominique Captor. And I'll bring up 4th down for the Wolves from 30. 4th and 7, I'd probably punt. The defense is playing well, so again, defense stopped Sumner on their drive. Get a good punt off, see what you can do. It's short. Takes South Kitsap bounce. Good job of just letting it roll 3 legs and be down to the 39-yard line. So 31-yard punt for South Kitsap. Sumner takes over now at their 39.
Yep.
Had to go find the football.
I think we're going to see a healthy dose of running up the middle because that has been working. And
so first play right here. It's not working this time.
Not working this time. South bottles that up, and I have not used this year. So first time a pack of wolves brings them down.
Yep, loss of 3 on the play. Like you said, defense has been stout. So we do have an injured wolf on the field right now.
Can't catch his number. Training staff's out there like right now. The way
looks like
maybe cramping.
Cramp or wind. Looks like, doesn't look like anything.
I hope that's all it is.
Looks like cramps is what they're
working on his calves.
Yep. So, and that's one of the things these kids don't do enough of is they need to start hydrating the day before the game, get good hydration in them, and good job. So gets on up, come on off, he'll be back in. That's number 58, Jordan Tuave.
I'll let you do it.
Tuave is what I'm going to go with. As close as I can get, sorry. So that's going to bring up second down and 13. And most to the right, so everybody's over on the right-hand side of the field. Someone's got a bit of time. Receiver's there. The back safety is there. Makes a play. Oh, no. Oh, no. I do not like that call. He's allowed to put his hand on the back as long as it doesn't push him as he's coming on through.
That, again,
we'll see what the call is, but that looked like a good play by the safety to me.
That was an excellent defensive play.
Defensive pass interference. 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, the fans don't like that one. That looked like a good play.
I don't like that one.
That looked like a good recovery to me. So
the defender, the ball, and the receiver all arrived at the same time. That's all I'll say. It's up 15 yards and automatic first.
Yep. So 1st and 10 from the South Kitsap 49. So another pass play. He's got time. Man open in the middle of the field. And down to about the 29-yard line of South Kitsap. He's going to give him 28.
South needs to tighten up here.
Yeah. Recover. Keep playing.
He's had the last number of passes. He's had a lot of time back there. They need to.
They need to get the pressure.
Throw a blitz in there or something. I don't know. Something.
Stunt something. Get something in there. Give him. Get stopped. This is run play is going to be holding. He's coming back. So there was holding right at the point of attack there. So that one was kind of obvious. So this will bring up.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
So bring up 1st and 20. Brian, when Sumner has been behind the chains, they haven't exactly been real impressive, against the South defense. South have done a good job of keeping them from advancing. So hopefully this is, works in our favor and we can stop them again.
Clock starts. Got just over 6 minutes left in the third quarter. First and a whole bunch.
20, and he's on the ground with the ball. That's that. Yep.
That's a good play.
Yeah, we'll take that. So 2nd and 25.
So Phil, you and I have both been around here long enough that we can remember games here on this field before the turf went in that kids were standing ankle deep, literally ankle deep in mud and puddles.
Well, and you'd punt the ball, and wherever it hit is where it stopped.
And things. So, a number of years ago, the community came together and supported along with Kitsap Bank and have this beautiful facility for these kids to use all day, every day, throughout the year.
So this is going to bring up 2nd down and a miscommunication. Receiver broke it off, and the quarterback went deep. This field is great. I mean, our kids played on the old muddy grass. You'd call it grass, but even this time of the year, it was already mud.
Yeah. Well, and it could only be used for sporting varsity or JV sporting events, and it couldn't be used. Now it's used for for PE classes. For the community can use it. Because of the turf and how nice it is. And again, it was a collaborative effort of a lot of people coming together. Here we go.
So
third and a whole bunch.
3rd and 25. You're going to go deep. There's a shock. Kind of have to. Oh. Bobbled it and catches it. Out at the 5-yard line. Nice job by the receiver to stay with it. He actually bobbled that ball and caught on the second one. Was pretty good defense on that. I'm not going to fault any of that. The only thing, again, Brian, is we've got to get it in and get some pressure on this quarterback.
It was 3rd and 30-something. I don't know. It was a
25?
third and a whole lot. You just can't give up plays like that. I mean, it was a nicely, executed play by Sumner. But if you're South, you just can't do that. They're going for 2, and he's going to go in.
It's touchdown. They didn't score in the last one, so.
Yeah, I know. I was just seeing if you were listening.
So, and what kills me there,
I'm just frustrated.
That is the same play they scored on last time.
Yeah.
So, you've got to make the defensive changes and sit there and go, you got the running back. He goes in motion. You go with him and get upfield. Because obviously he's quick. So it's currently 19-6 Sumner. Let's see if South Kitsap can get up through and block this one. They're 1 for 2, so. Just about there, but it is good. So score is 20-6 Sumner with 4:52 left in the third quarter. And again, South has got to stop shooting themselves in the foot.
South is still in it. They got to keep their heads up.
Put a drive together, get some points going.
I love that sign. I've seen it a couple of times. Not the one that's being shown right now, but I think it says something to the effect of nobody cares, work harder.
Yeah.
So nothing to do about it, nothing to do about the score right now, 26, but you can do something about it right now, this next play. And that's what South needs to do. Forget about putting the ball on the floor. Hang on to that ball, execute, and we'll be right back in it.
So South way to receive the kick. They haven't had a chance to touch it yet. It's gone in the end zone every time. So I would expect more of the same. So it's deep, and they're not going to get it. So they will start again at the 20-yard line.
And in high school, you don't have a choice. They can't go and catch it in the end zone and run it out. You can't. It just comes out. So.
Yep. Once it crosses that goal line, it's dead ball. So. So again, South has been able to move the ball. They put together some decent drive, and then unfortunately they've, literally dropped the ball.
Yeah.
So
literally, figuratively, and everything else, right?
So 2 receivers on the left, single back, 1 on the right, and the back falls down, getting the ball, and puts the ball on the ground.
We covered it that time. South covered it.
So that's fumble number 4 for South Kitsap tonight, Brian. And they lose 5 yards on the play. Again, they just have got to execute, and they are not right now. So hopefully they'll get it. I mean, this is a tough team, and they're hanging in there and playing with them. They got a lot to be proud of, but let's just finish this drive, put it together, get going, and finish it. 2 receivers on the right, single back, 1 to the left. Frank is back to pass and get some pressure. We're going to get a holding call in the backfield. He's going to gain 5 yards, but I think he's going to come back. So we'll wait for the call.
Yeah, flag was definitely in that holding area. Here's the call.
They might decline because it'd be a 7.5-yard penalty. So they're going to have 3rd and 11 from the 19. They got to get out to the 30. He's going deep, and his receiver cut it short, and that's a pick. So it's going to get returned back down to the 30-yard line. That was a miscommunication by South receivers. Quarterback threw it deep, and the receiver cut it off short. So easy interception for number 14 of Sumner, and that is
Isaiah Neighbors, junior running back, DB, and kick returner.
So we're going to get a 10-yard penalty. That's going to push Sumner back a little bit. They're still going to have a short field. I don't mind the call to go deep there. I just don't know what the, you see the receiver cut it off, so I don't know who had the mistake there. But
little shout out to Trey Outhwaite. He's your starting center, and that ball's always delivered.
Yep.
Right. He's hiking the ball back, getting ready to get hit, and
doing a great job.
Consistently getting that ball back to his quarterback.
That has not been an issue at all tonight, or all season as far as I can remember.
Yeah.
So
Trey's done a nice job.
Ball at the 39-yard line. Someone's going to go back past. They got man deep, and South
almost picked that off.
I was going to say South was in better position than the receiver to catch it. So, nice defense there for South Kitsap. Going to bring up 2nd down 10 from the 39-yard line for Sumner.
Important to get a stop here.
Yep. You can't let them score. This game's still game at this point. It's just 2 scores. So.
Okay,
Sumner has 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers off to the left, single back. He's going to pitch a bit to the back, and he's going to gain about 4 yards. Not even that much. Going to only give him 2. So.
Yeah, this is an important to get a stop here.
Well, you get a stop. Possibility that they're going to go for it on 4th down. If you could stop them there too, then you've got decent field position. So, but first you got to stop them here. 3 receivers off on the right-hand side, single back. Another pass play. Deep ball to the left side and caught by the receiver. He's out of bounds inside the 5. And we got a late flag. It's going to be a
taunting, I believe.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm thinking it might be a taunting call. It was not a late hit out of bounds, that's for sure. And it came in pretty late, so. So that would be helpful for South. Let's see what the call is, though.
After the play, unsportsmanlike contact on the offense. On the offense. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
You can't see me, but I just threw my pen in the air when I looked like he was going to call it against South. But yeah, you just made a mistake. It was against Sumner. Yeah, I think there was some little bit of talking and chipping in there, and they're pretty tight on that, which is good. There's no room for it. It shouldn't happen.
But you know what? When you're winning and you're about to go in for another score, let the scoreboard talk.
Yep, absolutely.
This works way into South's favor. 15-yard penalty. So it'll still be 1st down, but it'll be 1st and 10 from the 17.
First and goal.
No, 1st and 10 because it's at the end of the last play.
Oh, is it? Okay, gotcha. Still, Sumner has excellent field position. Have the ball on the 17-yard line.
So a pass play, man coming across the middle. I just don't know why we can't stop that. He is in the end zone. And that's so that's number 3 for Sumner. Keona Grounds.
There is a flag down.
Kenoa. Oh, that'll help. So.
Well, Sumner's
shooting themselves in the foot right now.
A little bit there, yeah.
So that's 20 yards and penalty in the last 2 plays. So going to bring up 1st and 15 from the 22-yard line. But I don't. They're leaving that middle open. South has to, step up, play a little bit tighter coverage there. So we have 3 trips over to the right. Back again to pass. Single back and South. Oh.
It's there for the taking, wasn't it?
That was read all the way by Bowden Harvey. And Bowden Harvey just, I think he popped his eyes up at the last second. But that's what South needed. Brings up 2nd down and 15.
I still think you got to figure out and dial up a little bit more pressure because Sumner's quarterback, he's good. He throws a good ball and everything like that, but he's having lots of time to check around, look around, see who's open, and throw the ball. We need to get some more pressure on him.
Yep, I always said pull one of my Ds and put a fast linebacker out there. There you go. That's a run that's going nowhere but backwards, so that's going to lose 2 yards and bring up 3rd down.
That was number 58, Jordan Teave. Nice play, young man.
It brings up 3rd down and 17 to go from the 20, just outside the 25-yard line. Right on the 25-yard line. Again, South is going into this where they're only going to rush 3 linemen. And I just, I don't know. If you can get there with 3, great. But speed rush the 2 outside guys. Right now, that's a lot of time. So that's going to bring the ball up to 20. So they're only going to gain 5 yards back. Going to bring up 4th down.
Josiah routinely is getting triple teamed.
Yep. So send somebody in behind him.
Stun a linebacker, that kind of thing, something like that.
So you have a free shot. So here comes your field goal attempt.
But I've watched that several times, and easily 3 on him. And I understand you need 3 to stop that young man. But that should be freeing something else up.
So this is going to be a 37-yard attempt for Sumner.
He's got the leg for it. We know that.
And that looks good. So with 2:03 left in the 3rd quarter, it's now 23-6 Sumner. But South defense kind of made a bit of a stand there. They didn't let them score 7. So
yeah, that's a heck of a weapon at in the high school ranks of a kid that can kick that ball that far. I mean, not that was a huge kick, but at the same time, you could have tacked on another 10 or 15 yards. He probably would have had it.
Yeah, no, it's a weapon. It's what the good teams have, right? I mean, they're just all around have things. But very impressed with South's defense so far tonight. I think they played a great game. They let up, I think, 1 or 2 big plays. They're getting beat deep on the corners, on the outs, but it's not because they're not there. I mean, these have just been good passes thrown.
So it's a good ball game, 23-6. In all honesty, and talking and listening to some people this week, they're saying, "Oh, here comes Sumner. It's going to go back to the old, thing of,
Brian,
40 point lead and running clock and all that kind of stuff," and it hasn't been. I think that's great. And I think that's great for the game. It's great for the kids, and here we go.
So another kick off into the end zone, and on that point, Brian, I mean, we've been here many a game with Sumner when it's 28-0 at the first quarter.
Yes.
And we're not there. And South is playing with them. They are competing with them. They are, my gosh, if they could just hang on to the ball sometimes, it seems like, we'd be miles ahead. We'd be right there. And again, it's still one of those things where if they can put together a drive, they can close up the gap. And in high school football, you never know. But they have to be able to put together this drive. So they'll start 1st and 10 from the 20. Franklin Fox back to pass. He's getting some pressure. He's going to go down. So he's going to lose about 5 yards on that, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 15. And, South cannot run all deep patterns. You got to give him somebody to throw the ball to. He doesn't have that much time. Sumner is beating our offensive line. Not that the line's not doing a good job, but, they can't do it forever. So brings up 2nd and 15. We're going to have, two receivers in the ace back over on the right-hand side, single back, one receiver over on the left-hand side. In front of him, back to pass. And he's going to throw deep to Bowden Harvey. And how about, I don't know. If you're going to call pass interference on the other one, the back did not turn his head. It was on the thrown ball. It's kind of hard. The cornerback was in good position. I'll give him that much,
Didn't know the ball was coming.
No, but really, that's one Mr. Harvey has to kind of go back hard for the ball and get run into.
Yeah.
To get the call.
Fairly accurate, though.
Yeah, so 3rd down, 3rd
throw.
and 15. South is on their own 15-yard line. So, and Franklin's getting chased. He'll gain about 4. And South will have 4th and 11.
Yeah, going to have to punt it out of there.
Yep.
Mr. Fox is a little frustrated. I don't blame him and all. Offensive coordinator Dustin Booth comes over, consoles him a little bit, talks to him, gives him some pointers.
It's 4th and 11. See if we get a decent punt off here. It's going to be short and catchable and taken back. So back to the South 35-yard line. So that's going to be a net of about 16 yards, unfortunately, on that punt. And Sumner once again starts with great field position. This is where you have a good team. You keep giving them a really short field. They're on the 34. It's just hard. You can't give them opportunity after opportunity. And let's see if the defense can stick them up, hoping for another field goal attempt. I mean, I believe they're already right at the edge of field goal range. So, man coming in motion from right to left. They have 2 on the left now. It's going to be a pass off to the right-hand side. Quarterback's getting chased. Again, you just push the kid out. You better get your hands on him and really shove him, because we do have, there's a flag on the play here. Yep. Flag back by the 30. It might be a motion.
Ineligible downfield on the offense.
Nope, another eligible receiver, so we'll take that. Turns a big gainer, with a 22-yard gainer into 1st and 15.
We have no stats up here, as far as getting the on-game stats, but Noah Porter, who's been our leading receiver per game, averaging 99 yards. I'm not sure that he's come close to that.
No, I don't think so. I haven't, don't remember calling his name a whole bunch. Called a couple times, I think so. Again, Sumner's defensive line is getting pressure. That's one of the big differences here. So they start 1st and 15. It's a pass play again. Now we're getting some pressure, and he's just throwing the ball away.
He's outside the pocket, so he can do that, right?
Yeah, as long as he makes the line of scrimmage. There is another timeout on the field real quick. Because that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Well, there you go.
So
how'd that happen?
I don't know. Pretty quick quarter. So 23-6. Brian, man, South is impressing me in the way they're playing as far as their everything but can hold on to the ball.
Yeah, as we said several times, they're really kind of beating themselves, and other than that, they're playing right along with Sumner, and Sumner's taking advantage of the opportunities, which is a good team is going to do.
Yep. But you can't give a team like Sumner a short field time after time after time.
No.
And expect to hold them out of the end zone. Defense is playing well. Really, the offense has played well to a point. But they've been able to drive the ball. They've been able to get 20, 30 yards. And a couple of the fumbles they had were after they had made first down, so the drives would have continued. So,
I'd like to see some, and they don't do it a lot, so there may be darn good reason. What do I know? But I would like to see some stunts or something to figure out a way to get some more pressure on the Sumner quarterback, because he's had a lot of time back there. And he's got a decent arm, and he's got some excellent receivers who got some quicks and good moves and all that. So dial it up a little bit, put a little pressure on him. Maybe we get an interception or sack or something.
So start the fourth quarter. It's second and 15. And just too much room there on these backs, though. I mean, have you seen the ball that's – I would say most of them are not contested. They're, nobody within 3 or 4 yards on a 10-yard out. But again, to your point about getting pressure on them, Brian, absolutely. You've got to do something different, and that means, they're playing very base defense right now, and they got to be able to throw some hiccups in there. It's like if it's not working, sometimes you got to try something different. Here comes the run up the middle, and he's gaining a bunch. My gosh, he's going to go for 18 yards. Yep, down to the 6-yard line. Going to be first and goal Sumner from 6.
A whole bunch.
And that's that run up the middle that honestly CK had a lot of success with last week. So. South pulled one and put in 2, but here comes the second one off. So first and goal from the 6-yard line for Sumner. It's going to be another run up. It's wide open. Right up the middle is number 34, I believe it was.
That's another score.
So
pushing their total up to 29, and they'll come on for the extra point.
Yep. That was number 34, Steele Isaacs from Sumner scoring. And they're here for the extra point attempt. And again, South of block 1. Let's keep it going. See if we can get another one. Nope, that's up and good. So it's going to be, with 11 minutes left to go in the game, Sumner's going to have 30 to South Kitsap High School 6. And, Brian, the score just really doesn't relay how close this game was for so long, and how well South have been playing.
No, I'm resisting the urge to say, if this plays out the way that it looks like it is, moral victory. Well, that's kind of ick. But at the same time, South has showed that they can play with the best of them.
Yep.
They need to eliminate mistakes. Includes penalties, fumbles, executing plays and things like that. You tighten those things up, which they're doing. They're doing so much better than the last several seasons and things. And it's great to see.
So Sumner's getting ready to kick off again. Again, South has not had a chance to return because the ball didn't go into the end zone. So
kick it deep again, huh, Coach?
Yep. 20's about where you want them to start. So, and that'll go deep.
Just booms it down there.
Yep. So South will start first and 10 from the 20. Got about 11 minutes, just over 11 minutes left to go in the game. Again, put together a drive. Get things moving.
Mr. Fox comes out there with a play. He's saying, come on, guys, this is it. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're rolling. I hope.
So 2 receivers on the right, H-back and receiver on the left, single back, man coming in motion. Slow pitch out to him, trying to get
He's cut the corner there
to the left-hand side. And are they going to give him all that yard? They are. So he's going to get 20 yards.
Nice play.
Excellent job.
I told you that's what Franklin Fox was saying. There we go.
So gain 21 by Tommy Frey.
Do the same thing up the other side, then throw it deep, score a touchdown.
Here we
Kick
are
an
back
onside,
in.
get the ball, go down, score. Okay, should I stop yet?
So 1st and 10 for South Kitsap on the 41.
That was a nice play. It was well blocked, and he hit that corner, and off he went. So nice play.
Yeah. And again, South able to move ball. Here we go. This one's going to be a handoff up the middle, number 10.
Caleb Strobel Fox.
And Caleb is a sophomore.
He's a sophomore.
So South will have it 2nd down and about 7. Quick out. Oof. That's an incomplete pass. Almost got blocked by a diving
He's almost
end.
taking a step back just a little bit to get out of that. So.
So it brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 7 for South on the 44-yard line.
We're having a little technical difficulties up here. I think I'd like to know the guys down in the truck if both of us are being heard. Phil, we're not sure about Phil's mic.
So that's an incomplete pass.
And another flag down. We just are hoping that Phil's mic is working.
We can't hear in between, so.
Another flag down on the field. It's going to be a pass interference on Sumner.
So it'll be 15 yards, and South will get it start over in Sumner territory. They'll be at the Sumner 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Keep it rolling, boys. Do I need to do a disclaimer about that we're both from South Kitsap?
I think they've caught that.
Have they got that?
I think so.
They got that? If they've listened at all. What about that first-time listener? Heard about these amazing announcers.
1st and 10, then they're on the wrong station.
Yeah, so. Definitely.
Going to gain about 2 yards there. 1 yard. So what Brian's trying to say is that we are both have had kids come on through South Kitsap District, and we are we try to call this almost semi-neutral, but
we're not.
But we're not, and we know it. But we try to call good plays when we see them on both teams. But we are partial to South Kitsap, so.
Yep. We're both volunteers. We're far, as you can tell, far from professionals. We just try to add a little bit to this incredible, filming of it from the kids. The kids are doing the great job.
2nd and 9.
Throwing deep. He's open. Just overthrew him. Too bad. He was open too. That was Braden Marlardo.
We got another flag. After the play.
Where's the flag?
It's right midfield, right by South Kitsap team. They came in way late after the play. Somebody's jawing. And with any luck, it's not. It's going to go against South. I'm just thinking from the team moving backwards.
They're sending both teams to their bench.
Yep. So maybe it was something both teams.
What
Cohen, the head coach, is out to the field. So I think there was some jawing going both ways. And they're probably asking the coaches to, settle their players down and tell them to just play ball. But you get a game that was close for so long and it's now starting to blow open a little bit. And, frustration is going to be there on both sides a little bit because I'm sure Sumner didn't like it being close at the beginning and South doesn't like it being close, being far away at this point, So, and South is driving again, so. But we will see if we get an explanation, from these officials.
Can't see Coach Banks, but we get the faces of the Sumner coaches, and they don't look too pleased.
Lindsay Foster,
No.
if you could report to the field, please. Lindsay Foster.
They were
We're
asking
calling for the athletic director.
Yep.
I have not seen this before.
Last time I saw something like this, Brian, the game ended. They said the score is out of, is far enough away. There's not enough time for a comeback. We don't want the kids, I'm just telling you, last time I saw it.
Athletic director Lindsay Foster has been requested and is now coming out to the field.
So, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
It could be something completely different. I'm just last time I saw a coaches meeting like this. Well, actually, there was another time that that we had it. I don't think it was last time, but when the lights went out, we were trying to figure out how to play on half a field.
Lights went out. Sometimes, when there's thunder and lightning, which I don't believe there's anything, they will clear the field for safety sake for everybody.
But they're not clearing the field. So.
No.
You see what we get something from the officials.
I can honestly say I haven't seen anything like this, so it'll be interesting to find out what the heck's going on.
We have a dead ball, discriminatory, unsportsmanlike penalty on the defense. It's a 15-yard penalty.
Unsportsmanship like penalty against Sumner.
That player has disqualified himself.
And the player has been disqualified. Interesting. But I've never seen him stop a game like that and put the players to the...
Whoa, what? That's against the offense. So, can you say it again? Because you said defense, and you marched it off against the Wolves. So, I guess it's against the offense. So, that's going to bring up 3rd down and 30 for the Wolves. I'd go deep.
Maybe. How about the old flea flicker? You never see that anymore, Phil.
Because you don't have time.
I know.
Ain't going to happen. But, so 2 receivers to the right, to the left. And Franklin escapes a couple.
And the ball's on the ground. Recovered
by South Kitsap.
It's not going to make a lot of difference. It's going to be 4th and 150 yards.
Trey Othwhite with the recovery. And as a result of that play, South loses a yard, it looks like, after everything.
4th and 32.
But they've stopped play. Again. And they're huddled again.
I'm sort of perplexed. I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, it's hard being way up here. We don't hear things. We don't necessarily see things sometimes. Sometimes we do.
So what do they got? Nothing. They're not going to give us an explanation.
And we're starting the clock.
Starting the clock. Okay, so 4th and 32 for South.
Good kick.
Nice kick.
Gonna take a Sumner bounce.
Actually, I shouldn't have stopped the officials. I don't know why they blew that dead. It's still rolling. It was rolling in Sumner's favor. So that kick is going to go about 22 yards. So, and Sumner will take over once again on the in good field position. They will be on their 39-yard line. 1st and 10. We have 8:30 left to go in the fourth quarter.
I'm going to bet that we're going to see a heavy dose of run here because Sumner is now playing against the clock and want to run the clock down.
I agree that they want to do that. I just don't think they I mean, if I'm these coaches, I want to get my players off this field as fast as I can because something's been going on. But they come out and throw. They throw a little quick out. And South trying to strip the ball. But they're going to gain 25 yards on that, 26 yards on that play. Brings down to the South 35-yard line. So they're going to give them 25 yards. Going to be 1st down for Sumner, 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. So Sumner going to let the clock run down, before they even call on the play. Coach trying to let it, take off 30 seconds or so each time. They got looks like 3 receivers over on the left-hand side, 1 on the right. They're going to run the ball up the middle, and they're going to gain about
3, 4, 5. Pile keeps moving.
Yeah. Doing a good job keeping feet going. Going to go for 6 yards down to the 29-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 4. Again, Sumner in no hurry to get the play in. South's not lined up on defense. Here we go. And getting there. And the pass play out. Outside. Nice job. Nice open field tackle, but the receiver's going to gain 10 yards, so.
Playing off of him.
1st and 10, Sumner at the 18-yard line of South Kitsap. So again, Sumner is waiting to snap, trying to burn time off the clock, and little handoff in the middle of the field. There's the ball on the ground. South Kitsap has it.
Finally, we got one. How about that?
There we go. South Kitsap ball.
And there's a flag. Sumner player came up to the referee, and flag came out.
So South has the ball at the 20 right now. Doesn't look like that's going to change. Well, unless
dead ball foul, I'm pretty sure, because it was.
If he mouthed off at the referee, then it could be going, 15 yards further down the field. We'll take that.
Yeah, I think you're seeing some frustration on both sides. I think
there's no penalty on the play. Number 7 is removed for 1 play.
And that always gets me. There's no penalty on the play. Then why'd you throw the flag?
Because they screwed up. But anyway, going back to saying that there's some frustration on both sides. Sumner's going, hang on, this is a team that we thought all week that we're going to beat by 1,000,000 points, and South is going, no way and whatnot, and they've kind of had a golden opportunity slip from their hands to, pardon the pun, a little bit there that, so understandable frustration both ways. Both teams need to clean up their act a little bit, I think.
going forward, yep. So Franklin's going to take off running. He's going to gain about 6 yards there. So we're going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Franklin looks like he's favoring the leg there a little bit, but he's getting it out. Got 2nd and 4 on the 26.
2 receivers on the right, H-back on the right. It's going to be run play all the way up the middle, and Sumner comes in and stops it. Nice play by number 90, diving underneath, and that's Sean Griffith from Sumner.
Sumner has done a really good job of tackling all night long. They come flying in, they hit hard, and have made some really good tackles. So give them credit for that for sure.
Yeah, their technique is just good. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They aren't missing many people. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for South Kitsap. 2 receivers on the right, 2 in the left, single back, pistol formation. Quarterback's going to run for it, and he's going to get that and a little bit more. He's going to get out to the 37-yard line. Nice run. It's going to pick up about 12.
You know, I don't think that was the called play, but Franklin recognized it and saw a lot of green in front of him and picked up the first down. Heady play once again. Like this kid, though. I like the way he plays, and he's got a good head on him.
So again, South, I'd just like to see South go on down. Let's put some more points on the board. You know, and learn from this game. And what I'm hoping to learn is they can compete. And that's what we need. So 2 receivers on the right, H-back, and a receiver on the left. Run up the middle. So that'll gain about 4 yards. So Bryson picking up a little bit here and there. So,
hey, there's Roscoe. Saw Roscoe last night at the open house here at the high school.
I heard that open house went real well.
It was fantastic. So much stuff, so much kid stuff going on. It was amazing.
So South will have 2nd and 6 from the 40-yard line. 2 receivers on the right. Going to hand up the middle again. There goes the ball on the ground. And it looks like Sumner has the ball. Sumner does have the ball.
Is that 5?
I can't count that high. My hands, don't have that many digits. I know we've lost at least 4 of them. So, again, that's just that is literally fundamental football. Hang on to it. So Sumner takes over at the South Kitsap 47-yard line, 1st and 10. Another short field for Sumner. South is getting their defense set. Quick out. And got one man to beat, and he takes him down.
Yeah, almost not.
Down, almost not. Again, one of the differences I am seeing, Brian, is, South Kitsap is hitting kids at the shoulder pads and trying to wrap them up. And Sumner's hitting them down low at the thigh level and are wrapping them up. So gained about another 5 yards after contact there. Almost get away. 1st and 10, Sumner at the 29-yard line. So run up the middle. Nice tackle that time. Get down on his legs, and that was number 54 there. And that's Damian Vidana. So 2nd down and 6.
They have been the past 2 series on defense. The Wolves have been sending 4, so they're just going with 3 linebackers and 4 down linemen, trying to stop that run up the middle. Which right there they almost do, but he keeps those legs going. He spins out of there, and he gains another 5, 6, 7 yards.
So it's going to be a total of 10 yards there, bringing it down to the 15-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Sumner from the 15 with 3:30 left to go. So 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Quarterback's back pass, got a man in the end zone, and he catches it. That should be a touchdown. Yep. They're going to give him the touchdown. I saw him get at least 1 foot in, so nice pass, ball thrown only where his receiver could get it. So
it's a nice ball, nice catch.
And that's number 13, Devin Kaminung. So for the score.
You know, Phil, looking ahead a little bit, the Wolves are going to go on the road here for a couple of weeks. They don't return, I believe, if I read the schedule correctly, they don't return home until the evening of October 18th, so a couple of weeks away, and they'll be hosting Emerald Ridge, another strong team from the South Puget Sound League.
Yep, well, this starts their SPSL season, and this is, the SPSL is the toughest league in the state. There is no doubt about it.
Annually have 2-3 teams that are in the top 10.
Yep.
Easily. And this year, we mentioned it last week, but this year they did a little realignment. They went to north-south, South Kitsap being in the north, which is sort of hard to say, south in the north, and things. But what it did is allowed to have
encroachment on the defense,
in this for South's case 3 non-league games and playing other teams and whatnot. And I truly believe, even though they're going to come out on the short end of the stick here of this game tonight, it's closer than the score indicates. And so I think that it's helped them refine and get some things down and some confidence going. And I'm willing to bet that South will bounce back next week, whoever they play, and put in another good ball game.
Yeah, they played with this Sumner team. There's no doubt about that. I mean, the first half they were right there. You take 2 fumbles away, and and it's all good. But you can't make those basic mistakes.
Well, like I said, I think it's 5 fumbles. Maybe it's less. No, I don't think it's less.
It's not less. It might be more.
It might be more. You just can't do that against anybody, any quality opponent, which Sumner certainly is. So, those are things to look at and fix and figure out how to squeeze and hold on to that ball.
Yep.
They're learning and they're getting better and it's fun to see.
Well, I'm seeing a better team than I saw last year. Let's just say that.
Oh, absolutely.
There's no doubt.
Several years.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. It's a lot more fun to watch.
A lot more fun to announce.
Yeah, that too. So South will see if the ball winds up in the end zone again, and it will.
Came closer that. Well, no, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Went halfway through the end zone. Well, I've got my vote in for all-league kicker right now without seeing anybody else. I can't imagine a high school kid that kicks it further than that, but there probably is. But he's got a good leg and big bonus to Sumner, as we've said.
So it looks like next week South is playing at Curtis, then at Puyallup after that. So before they come on back here, so
3 yards in a cloud of dust. Except there's no dust.
No dust on this field.
4 yards in a cloud of dust.
We'll take it. 2nd and 6 for South.
3 plays of 4 yards. That's 12 yards. That's a first down in my book.
Yep.
Do you like the way I did the math?
I like that. That was even in his head, folks. Wasn't counting on his toes and fingers.
Didn't take my shoes off or nothing.
So, Go run another run play up the middle.
It's going to be a little short, but it's going to be probably 3rd and 2 maybe. Depends where they place the ball.
Looks like, yeah, maybe 2.5, 3. Looks like where they're marking it. So
clock continues to kick. We're about to the 2-minute mark. That would be it would be nice here if South could march down, put some points on the board. Time will tell.
So 3rd and 3, little bit low toss to the right.
It's going to pick up the first down.
Nice run. So
he hits that corner hard, doesn't he?
He does, and that was number 30. Who is that, Brian? I don't have that roster.
I do not have a number 30. That was number 30, Phil.
So, unfortunately, our roster is not complete.
Number 30, we apologize, but we don't have your name. But that was a nice run. Nicely done. Maybe get another chance here.
So, going same play, other side, just kind of getting off tackle there with a little pitch.
He runs hard, let me tell you.
Pick up 3. So we got 1:05 left.
Well, several of us were hoping for that little pump fake on that bubble screen over there, and then turn around, throw it deep the other side. But we haven't seen that. Maybe that's not in the playbook. But
that's called an adjustment.
Yeah.
So takes a bunch of hits. Going to gain about a yard.
I think South is just going to let the ball or let the clock run out. We're down to 20 seconds left in the game.
Yep, they're not going to snap it again.
Well, there's some disappointment for obvious reasons and whatnot, but what a ball game. They played with Sumner.
They did a good job of competing. Actually did better than I thought they were going to do, Brian, to be perfectly honest. It was a great game to watch. The first half was fantastic. Thanks for joining us this exciting night at South Kitsap High School. Big shout out to the video production students for their hard work. They're doing all the cameras, all the extra work. Brian and I just show up here and talk. As we wrap up, final score is South Kitsap Wolves 6, Sumner Spartans 37. Good evening from South Kitsap High School, and thank you for tuning on in.